Good evening, Unmerica. I'm Chad.
And I'm Chad.
We are coming to you tonight from our fortified news bunker, where outside, the economy continues its relentless assault on Unmerica.
Go away! We already gave you our pensions!
The battering came upon us without warning after the bursting of the bullshit bubble and the near overnight collapse of all industries, from banking to liberation, that require a constant, unregulated flow of bullshit to maintain the illusion of stability. The resulting trauma to our way of life has been variously described as a seizure, a meltdown, and most recently, like Bruce Lee reaching into our chest, pulling out our heart, and showing it to us before we die. Times a billion.
With bullshit now trading at $500 a barrel, the country is desperately seeking fresh reserves of the precious cattle feces that is the life poop of our nation. But with the recent revelation that our President Humongous is actually an animatronic mannequin being controlled by a golden hamster named Cheetos, confidence in our government has reached an all-time low.
We now go live to the Dome of Choosing, where a special session of the ruling class has been convened by Wisdar the Cromulent. There, Unmerica's mightiest word manglers have gathered to prove which of them can answer the fewest questions put to them, and demonstrate that they have the sleight of hand necessary to bullshit us into what will appear to be a brighter tomorrow.
And by the power vested in me by the orb of Vorgon, I declare the choosing begun. Senator that one, Senator Deerhunter. This quiz show, debate, is to decide who will get to be the face in the box in every Unmerican's living room for the next 4 years. Now, I don't want to hear any straight talk or promises to upset Washington's apple cart. First sign of that, and I'll throw you out into the parking lot with Ralph Nader. You are here to prove your skills at dissembling, character assassination, and talking out of both sides of your mouth. If you understand these instructions, please signal so with your most dismissive facial gesture. Good. Let's begin. Senator Deerhunter. For years, the legend of a Bigfoot-like creature named Joe Sixpack has intrigued our nation. He was rumored to be exactly normal, of no discernible age or ethnicity, a pristinely mediocre example of the average un-American dipshit. And just recently, your campaign actually located him. Can you tell us now, who exactly is Joe Sixpack?
A plumber. Name is Joe Wurzelberger.
Okay, I've got Joe Wurzelbacher, but that's not important. All that matters is the paleo constituent, that voter of voters, has been revealed at last. So do it, gentlemen. Offer Joe the world.
Joe, I want to tell you, I'll not only help that you buy that business that you worked your whole life
Joe, if you
for,
want to do the right thing with your employees and you want to provide them health insurance, we'll give you a 50%
Joe,
credit.
you're rich. Congratulations.
Give additional tax cuts to Joe the plumber.
Gold-plated Cadillac.
Here's your fine. 0.
Enough! Neither of you are worthy of Joe's divine love. The choosing will continue. Senator that one. The Defense Department hoovers up so much money that Stephen Hawking has theorized that at the center of every black hole there is a pentagon-shaped singularity. In these times of Soviet-style economic ruin, will you reduce the defense budget by even a dime? I'm kidding, people. Now, Senator Deerhunter, the richest men in Unmerica just held the country hostage for a $700 billion ransom, which you two cocksuckers paid so fast you made the Flash look like a special Olympian. I mean, even Dr. Evil only had the balls to ask for $100 billion. Do you think Dr. Evil should have held out for more? And what's his relationship with these Wall Street dicks?
I don't care about an old washed-up terrorist, but as Senator Clinton said in her debates with you, we need to know the full extent of that relationship.
Well, Senator that one, your presidential campaign was launched in the living room of Dr. Evil. Did you discuss how to fleece the un-American people at that gathering?
When people suggest that I pal around with terrorists, then we're not talking about it.
Hey, here's the issue, soul brother. For months now, Wonder Bread over there has been telling the world that you're a Muslim black Nazi suicide bomber ready to blow. So, just what are your plans for the white man?
Kill him. I make no apology for that.
Well, how about it, Senator Deerhunter? You're whiter than a snowman's asshole. How are you going to protect yourself when the Black Muslim Brotherhood comes to your door?
A hatchet?
A hatchet, huh? That's a risky choice for a guy who can't lift his arms.
That's a hatchet, and then I would get out a scalpel, okay?
All right, just settle down. Senator that one. The rich and the powerful are the largest consumers of quality coke in this nation. If elected, will you ask our nation's leaders to stop using up our best drugs on their interns so that Joe the plumber can have a taste?
That has been a culture in Washington. but that's been taking place for too long.
Senator Deerhunter, how about you? As president, will you ask your fellow politicians to share their marching powder with the have-nots?
The last president of the United States that tried that was Herbert Hoover, and we went from a deep recession into a depression.
Okay, we gotta wrap this up. Senator Deerhunter, quickly, say something to lose the women's vote.
Health of the mother.
Sweet. I will render my verdict on November 4th. Until then, you will be locked in the time prisms.
What?